Hey, fan addicts, we're back at it. Today, I want to talk about a list that actually came out in regards to Westbrook being voted the most overrated player in the NBA. Now, I've been kind of feeling this way. I do have uh, a list of videos I was going to make, and this was one of the subjects at the top of my list, actually. And this is just my idea that one, Westbrook is a little overrated. I mean, he is a phenomenal player. He's one of my favorite players to watch. The guy is, I mean, he's just phenomenal in my opinion. Some of his best qualities will not show up in a box score, such as his energy. I think his leadership has definitely flourished as well. So I don't want to take anything away from Westbrook. Uh, he knows he ran Kevin Durant off, and if he was an even better teammate, there may even been a possibility that he could have kept James Harden. That money was too good, so James Harden may have left regardless. Might have left regardless, but we've seen people leave money on the table to be a part of a team and to win championships. So he's definitely learned from his mistake, kind of how Shaq did with Penny Hardaway, with Kobe, and then he went to Miami and just made sure he ingratiated himself with D Wade. Westbrook did the exact same thing, made Paul George choose Oklahoma. This guy wanted to stay in Oklahoma rather than go to the Lakers, and that may be in part because he didn't want to play with LeBron. But so Westbrook, I do want to give this guy major props. He's one of my favorite players to watch. I love his energy. I love his mentality. I love his mindset. He don't care about being friends. He goes out there and just try to kill you. But that doesn't show up in the box score, right? And I don't think he realizes how special those things would make him. He don't need to average a triple double in order to be regarded as one of the greatest players to ever play in the NBA. He could be like AI. I don't know what AI stats are. I don't think nobody knows what AI stats are. Nobody even cares to know. We just know the man. You're right. Like we just know the man. So it's cool that Westbrook has averaged a triple double for 3 consecutive years. But to be quite frank, his scoring is lackluster. It is so inefficient. If he would prioritize scoring the ball more efficiently over those damn rebounds, I think he may be able to win a damn championship. Right? So his scoring is inefficient. His shot is pretty much in the dumps. I'm okay with the assists. I do know a lot of people state that he tried to stat pad by holding the ball until one of his players is open and they can for sure get an easy bucket. But guess what? This is basketball. You got to put the ball in the hoop. And guess what your point guard is supposed to do? They're supposed to facilitate. They're supposed to orchestrate the offense. I guess that's a more traditional point guard. Right now it's a little bit more positionless basketball. Everyone can handle, everyone facilitates, more ball movement. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Westbrook holding the ball until his teammates get open so he can get some assists. Don't have a problem with it. LeBron does it, have a little bit more of an issue, but that's part of LeBron's play style. He plays like a point guard, so fine. I have a major, 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 major problem with the rebounding. I feel like this is one of the most overrated stats for a point guard, primarily because a point guard wouldn't even be in a position to get the rebound if they were doing their damn job. If Westbrook was locking down people on the perimeter, like if I thought about Westbrook the same way I think of the glove, I would be much more confident in my ability to win a championship with him. I'm thinking about him like I think about Bill Russell. Let's say he's 6'4". He's not a great scorer. He can pass just because he has the ball, but he's not a phenomenal passer. I don't see him doing no look passes, behind the back passes, in between the legs. I don't see him doing none of that stuff. He just holds the ball, and when you get open, he passes it to you so you can shoot. He doesn't seem like, I don't even see many bounce passes. I don't see nothing crazy from Westbrook in regards to facilitating. Just normal average Joe passes. But he's prioritizing his rebounds, and a lot of times he's stealing them from his teammates. His teammates are boxing out the whole other team. They're boxing out the entire team and just letting him get a rebound. And that's why the players voted him as the most overrated because they're the ones getting boxed out first handed and seeing this guy getting easy rebounds. And they're thinking to themselves, if my teammates did that, I'd do the same thing. I'd at least average 10 rebounds. There's no talent in that, there's no skill in that. You letting your concern for the rebounds overshadow your other God given abilities, primarily your motor. Now, if you was a power forward, Dennis Rodman. If he was a center, Andre Drummond, getting those rebounds, I'm okay with that because that's your position. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get the rebound, and quiet as kept. I think Russell Westbrook tries to overcompensate because he knows he's down there getting the rebound when actually he should be by the 3 point line trying to catch an outlet pass from the center. So he's sprinting down the court as fast as he can. But you will never beat the pass. That's one of the first things you learn in basketball. You will never, ever beat the pass. So I think he's trying to overcompensate for that as well by sprinting and running up the court. And he's wearing out his players. And even Paul George is like, I need to start taking myself more seriously because I ain't going to be able to keep up with Westbrook because he's overcompensating. You can make the game easier for you and your teammates just by playing your position, being a lockdown defender. Now, they're doing great on defense this year, primarily because of Paul George. They have Steven Adams, and Westbrook's not gambling as much for steals. But I would much rather have that as a point guard than you being a rebounder. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Is Westbrook overrated? Am I being too hard? I'm saying he's overrated. We're putting too much value on stats. The NBA is changing and it's reflecting in these people putting up godly numbers. We're comparing James Harden to Michael Jordan to Wilt Chamberlain. We're comparing Russell Westbrook to the Big O. He done surpassed the Big O, and I'm okay with that because nobody's saying the Big O was a top five player. I'm okay with that, but I think we're just getting out of hand, glorifying stats. But you guys hit me with a like, hit me with a subscribe. Uh, Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. I'm really interested to kind of hear what's going on out here. And y'all stay blessed.